Morning, folks. Welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. My name is Bruce Dickey. I do appreciate you tuning in this morning. My guest here this morning is Sheriff Mike Everett of Wayne County, and we're going to talk with Mike here in just a little bit, see what's going on in Wayne County as well as all over the state. Mike, pretty involved with all kinds of different things, lobbying and all kinds of stuff. We'll hit all kinds of places with Sheriff Everett here in just a little bit. But thank you very much for joining us here. It's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey on Wabash Catch TV. Over in Salem, we're on Channel 3. Here in Flora, we are on Channel 100 or Channel 25, depending on whether you're on fiber or not. And then, of course, 100 down in Sisney and in Jeff up in Louisville. We do appreciate all you folks tuning in again this morning. What day is this? Well, it is Monday, June 18th. What's going on around the area? Not a ton, this being a Monday and everybody coming in off that warm weekend last weekend in Wayne City. The Ruritan Club will meet. That'll be at the Wayne City Community Building. That is tonight at 6:30, and that will also, well, the 6:30 is the meeting. Pardon me, I believe the meal is at 6:30, and then the meeting is at 7. Everyone is welcome. Again, that's at the Wayne City Ruritan Club at the Wayne City Community Building. Also today at Flora Healthcare, now you better get going early. This is at 10 a.m. It's Music with Alvana. Alvana providing the music at the Flora Healthcare and Rehab Center. That'll be today at 10 a.m. Of course, Flora Healthcare and Rehab Center, you know where it is, just on the west side there of Flora. Also, and I'm bringing this up because it's tomorrow morning, but it'll be going before we get on the air. The Marion County Farmland Committee meeting set for tomorrow morning in Salem. That will be, they're holding their annual meeting at 9 a.m. tomorrow. It'll be at the boardroom of the Marion County Courthouse. Public is welcome to attend. Guest speaker will be Brenda Matherly. She's the Assistant Director of the Illinois Farm Bureau, and she's going to discuss past and upcoming changes regarding farmland assessments. So you might want to keep an eye on that. All kinds of stuff involved with that, property taxes and what have you. What's on television? Well, of course, we are Wabash Catch TV here on Channel 100, but Wabash Co-op as the cable company, so I try to keep you all informed what's going on. And tonight, it's the season finale of Supergirl. You a big Supergirl watcher? Do you watch Supergirl, Mike?
I do not.
You do not? You ever seen it?
No.
No, I haven't either, to tell you the truth. Well, that's tonight. And also tonight will be a brand new show called The Proposal. It is kind of similar, I guess, to those Bachelor and Bachelorette type of shows, hosted by former NFL quarterback and season 5 Bachelor Jesse Palmer. Each hour-long episode features 10 eligible daters competing in 4 pageant-style rounds to win the heart of a mystery suitor or suitress whose identity is concealed from them. Have you ever gone on the dating game type of thing?
No, I have not.
All right, you have children.
Yes, 2.
You have a boy and a girl.
Yes.
If one of them were, and good-looking kids, both of them, so presumably they would be potential guests or stars of a show of this kind of thing. Would you, I always wonder whenever somebody brings these Bachelor TV people to the home, what the father thinks.
I can't imagine it would be something you would want your child to do, but that's up to each parent, I suppose.
That's up to each parent and each child. Well, yeah, that's a good point. There you go. That is tonight. That'll be on ABC at 9 o'clock. So do check that out if you're interested in that kind of thing. What else is on television today? Well, I usually try to give you the sports rundown. Today in the World Cup, Sweden just played North Korea. How about South Korea? Sweden just beat South Korea 1-0. And in the second game today, that'll be be at 10 o'clock, and these are on Fox Sports 1. That's channel 610. It's Belgium versus Panama, that coming up at 10 o'clock, and that'll be followed by Tunisia versus England today at 1 o'clock. Again, all those games today on Fox Sports 1. That's channel 610 on your fiber. Also, lots and lots of baseball today. NCAA College World Series moving on today. It's Oregon State versus Washington. That's an elimination game. That starts at 1 o'clock. That'll be on ESPN, channel 601. Later on this evening, it's North Carolina versus Mississippi State. That'll be at 6 o'clock tonight on ESPN, channel 601. And they're not done with baseball on ESPN today. They're going to have the nightcap this evening at 9 o'clock, Arizona taking on the LA Angels. Of course, Albert Pujols, Mike Trout, and all those folks out at the LA Angels. Zach Greinke on the mound for the Diamondbacks versus Jaime Barria for the LA Angels. Again, that on the ESPN tonight, channel 601. So you think that's plenty of baseball? There's a lot more. St. Louis is at Philadelphia tonight. That game at 6:05, a little early start. 6:05, Miles Michaelis on the mound for the Cardinals. He'll take on Nick Pivetta. And that will be on Fox Sports Midwest. That's channel 630. So take a look at that. How about the Chicago White Sox? They'll take on the Cleveland Indians tonight. That will be at 7 o'clock. And that is Dylan Covey on the mound for, check that, that's at 6 o'clock as well. 6:10 as a matter of fact. Dylan Covey on the mound for the White Sox against Trevor Bauer for the Indians. That's on NBC Sports Chicago Plus, which is channel 644. Also, if that's not enough, the Cubs are back in action today. The Cubs coming off that nice 2-1 series win over the Cardinals. They will host the Dodgers tonight, the LA Dodgers in town. This is at 7 o'clock tonight, 7:05 to be exact. Kenta Maeda on the mound for the LA Dodgers versus Tyler Chatwood for the Cubs. That game taking place at 7:05 tonight, and that will be on channel 643 on the fiber. So all kinds of things going on. Plenty of stuff for you to watch and enjoy. My guest today, it is Mr. Mike Everett, the Wayne County Sheriff, and we're going to talk about all kinds of things going on around the area. When we return, you're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. We'll be back right after these words.
Come see us at Anthony's Wild West in downtown Flora.
Enjoy salad, pizza, and pasta buffet 11 to 2 Monday through Saturday. Not hungry for pizza? Our menu features a variety of food for every taste.
Our dining room is large and spacious for two or a crowd. Let us help you host a private party in one of our banquet rooms. Visit the Fallout Shelter to have a drink with good friends. Then try your luck at one of our 5 gaming machines. See you soon in the Wild West.
Welcome to Clay County Hospital. Clay County Hospital and Clinics offer the best in services and care in the area with a staff that strives to provide the very best in patient-centered care. We offer full hospital services including radiology, therapy, surgery, labs, and emergency services. Our clinics located in Flora, Louisville, and Clay City allow us to reach out to Clay County residents so that you never have to go far from home for your healthcare needs. In addition to our regular provider staff, we also offer affiliated specialty provider services at our Flora clinic. Finally, have a minor injury or illness but don't want to wait for an appointment? Our walk-in, no-appointment clinic hours in Flora are Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. until 8 p.m., and Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. Make Clay County Hospital your #1 choice for healthcare, convenient and close to home.
Clay County Hospital, your #1 choice in healthcare.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
My name is Rose. Smoking caused my lung cancer. I was on chemo and radiation. They took part of my lung out, and they put this in me to drain the fluid. Every day I prayed that they would remove it. My tip is be careful what you wish for. That chest tube hurt a lot more coming out than it did going in.
Your call is very important to us. Please hold. Your call will be answered in the order it was received.
Tired of paying a big faceless company for your local telephone service in Flora? Now you can easily switch your 662 telephone number to Wabash Communications in Flora. That's right, Wabash can now provide local phone service to the Flora area, and yes, you can keep your 662 telephone number. It's available to both business and residential customers. Call us today at 662-3636. Wabash, your local telecommunications provider.
Morning, folks. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. My name is Bruce Dickey. Thanks so much for joining us this morning. We do appreciate it. Here on Wabash Catch TV, Channel 3 over in Salem, Channel 100 here in Flora, or Channel 25 here in Flora. Also, Channel 100 down in Sisney, Jeff, that direction, Louisville, wherever you are looking. My guest today is Mr. Mike Everett, Sheriff Mike Everett. How you doing, Mike?
Great.
Yeah. Welcome back to media. How's that sound?
That's good. Thank you.
I'm glad to have you up here. That's appreciate you coming up to join us today. I don't know where to start with you today, Mike. It's been a while since you and I have talked.
It has been.
Have you had, and I didn't even ask yet, have you guys, how's for one of the first things, whenever you're on, I always ask you two things, don't I?
Yes.
I ask you, what's the population? And I also ask you, when's the next testing thing, right?
Right.
When's the next testing? Have we had some testing lately?
We have not. Our testing, it will be next summer before the testing runs out,
yeah.
And we're before we are able to do any of that and move forward with new candidates or anything.
Oh, by the way, congratulations on your primary victory.
Thank you.
You don't have an opponent, as I understand it, as yet for the fall?
True, yes.
Okay, that's kind of what I thought. But do you have any new officers on the force since I've last talked?
Yes, Craig Zerlini left us he's going to work, I believe he's still in the academy for the Fairfield City Police.
You hired him on first, and then Chief Cockleasure stole him away.
Yeah, poached him right out from under me.
So, well, at least now he gets to pay for the training.
That's true. Yeah. So Craig went with them. So we hired Bobby Warren.
Okay.
From Fairfield there, and he's working for us in the corrections side now. So we're glad to have him aboard and everything.
What was Bobby doing?
I think he was working up at Walmart.
Okay.
At DC.
Okay.
Yeah.
So gets to stay a little closer to home.
Yes. Yes.
Well, that's good for him. Now, talk a little bit about we're going to talk about all kinds of different stuff today, ladies and gentlemen. We'll get to we might talk a little bit about breaking out of jail or a little bit how do you prevent that, right, and that kind of stuff. We'll also talk about the Springfield and your lobbying group and all kinds of things. But can anybody try to become a policeman? How does it work for these for the physical and the mental tests for that kind of thing?
What we have is what's called a power test. The prospective applicants come in, they have to do a series of physical agility tests, a bench press, a 1.5 mile run, sit-ups for time, and what's called a sit and reach, which is a flexibility test.
So is this like required are the particular requirements, or do they vary depending on the age of the
They do vary.
candidate?
They do vary upon age. As you get older, I would not have to do near as many sit-ups or run nearly as fast as what I did when I started.
That makes some sense.
20 years ago. So it's graded and graduated up as far as age goes. So that helps a little bit depending upon
How
old
many
you are.
folks do you have on your list right now?
There are probably 7 on my list right now, both deputy and CO.
Oh, really? So you've got a big full packed list, don't you?
It may be less than that since we've hired Bobby, but I think a couple others have taken jobs elsewhere. So it may be.
Well, you always keep them on the list
Sure.
in case they decide they don't like the new gig or
Right.
what other new gig that they are in. What kind of time do you have to run the 1.5 miles in?
If you're in that 20 to 29 age bracket,
The younger kids.
the young ones, it's right around 13 minutes, maybe
For a 1.5 miles?
Yeah, 12:46 or something.
that's
like
not
that.
that bad.
No, it's not terrible. It's
That's
not
not
terrible.
bad.
It
You're
feels
looking-
like it at the time.
Well, you're looking at an 8-minute mile, though.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I was in zero shape when I did it.
Yeah.
Zero.
How'd you do?
I made it. That's about all I can say is I made it
Well,
at the time.
Well, you probably had somebody shouting out your
Yeah.
times as you
Yes.
as you were getting close.
Yes.
I can understand. How much what's a person got to bench?
And again, at that 20 to 29, it's 98% of your body weight.
Really?
Yes.
That could probably cause some problems for some folks.
Yes.
Does it vary for men or women?
Yes, it is there is a variance, male versus female. But yeah, that for some people, if you're not doing that on a regular basis, if you're not working out, and if you're a fairly large guy like myself now, it would be a struggle to get that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have to do that now at my age, but
Well, no, you'd probably have to do 80% or something.
probably somewhere around there.
Either way, that could
still be a load.
That could still be a load. I've got Wayne County Sheriff Mike Everett here on the show. We're talking about all kinds of different things. Now, you said that Chief Cockleasure, Fairfield City Police Chief Keith Cockleasure, has poached. We're just teasing a little bit, but Craig Zerlini is going to work for him. Yes. But you and Chief Cockleasure are working together on something else right now, aren't you?
Yes, we are getting ready for the first time to go to a joint report writing system for the city and the county.
Really?
And it will also include Wayne City Police Department, and it will also involve, to an extent, all of the fire departments and ambulance services in Wayne
is that
County.
right?
Yes. They will all be folded in from the dispatch side, so it will all be one system, one report writing system for everyone. We will be able to view their reports. They will be able to see ours. We will be able to send messages as far as some sort of BOLO if you're looking for someone or something
BOLO.
happens.
Explain BOLO.
Be on the lookout.
Okay.
So if you have something from the night before, you want the day shift guys from the city and the county to be aware of it, you can put that out. And when they log into their report writing system, when they come on duty, they see all of that activity and see what reports had been done the night before or the day before. And it will be a really good deal.
It's really kind of a nice way to engender communication between these between the services. Isn't
Yes, it will be a fantastic opportunity for everyone. Plus, there will be the contacts that are in there from both sides.
Right.
So if the city has been dealing with someone and they move out into the county, we will be able to see all of that prior activity if we have to deal with them in the future.
You haven't had that previously.
No.
Is that right?
Right.
You would have thought that at some point there would have been sharing some kind of report sharing beforehand.
You'd have to call and find out.
Yeah.
Hey, have you dealt with?
And you probably would have to talk to the right guy, maybe.
Right.
And this just kind of cuts that out, right?
It does. I think with technology being what it is and the buildings being able to be linked now, as far as this goes, it will be a great step forward for us from a technology side for sure.
How does that work with you've recently, over the past few years, converted reports to data?
Right.
And is that complete now?
It is complete, yes.
That took a little while.
It took a long time. And now what we're doing is we are converting not that data, but the data from our report writing system that we've used for the last 7 or 8 years. We're converting that data over to this new system, so all of our old reports will now be onto this system as well, so all of our contacts will be
that was what I was getting at. I was wondering if the system that you have already spent so much time with converting over is going to be able to be read by the other system.
Yes, we have worked with the software company and given them our data from our current system. They've gone in, tweaked it however those programmers do that sort of thing, and have pushed it into the new system. And I've been working on the training side of this system just to see if all the data has come through correctly and if we're able to see and search names from past reports and everything is working out well.
What kind of time frame, Sheriff Mike Everett here, of the Wayne County Sheriff's Department, what kind of time frame are you working with here? When do you plan to completion?
The go live is the week of the 25th through the 29th.
Of this month?
Of this month, yes.
So this is a big deal coming to fruition. Yes. How long's it been in the works?
Keith and I have been working on this probably a year, trying to talk to the 911 board. Our 911 board there in Wayne County have been fantastic to work with, and they are actually the ones who have purchased this system for us. And so it's been a long time trying to get everybody together at the table and work through all the problems.
Just an easy, quick question. Did they have to purchase 2 different sets of software, or was it just one able to move them to both of you?
It's one set of software. It will all be housed at the 911 center on the servers there at the PD.
Leninger.
Yes. Yeah. And now that our buildings have been connected, we can work it through one server. We will access the server at the police department.
Wow. When did the buildings get connected?
It's probably been here in the last 4 to 5 months.
Well, I was going to say, I know that Wabash put the connection into the 911.
Yes.
Yeah, that must have been all part and parcel of that. This is going to be a pretty nice deal, isn't it?
It is. We're really looking forward to it.
Have you had any estimates on how much time that this will save your lawmen whenever they're, say, like you said, if you see a car, some kind of vehicle,
right? It will help in the report writing process. It will also help with identification, because this new system will be able to put warrants in there, orders of protection, things of that nature. So when dispatch pulls up whoever they're running, it will automatically alert them. And when you're writing a report, it will automatically alert that person has had a warrant, if they've got an OP, if they are dangerous, if they've been violent with the police, if they are someone who's apt to flee. All of that will be on the report, so you'll be able to see that.
Well, that's modern medicine right there.
It is
modern law enforcement. That's Mike Everett. I'm Bruce Dickey. You are watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. We're going to talk about all kinds of more stuff when we return, and we will be back right after these messages.
It's my choice. It's my choice. It's my choice.
So many of our county residents have treatment or surgeries done at larger hospitals. What they don't always realize is that they have a choice to select where they can have physical therapy or any number of post-operative treatments and follow-ups. Clay County Hospital is your choice. Talk with your specialist, surgeon, or primary care provider and let them know that you want to stay close to family, friends, and most importantly, home.
Clay County Hospital, your #1 choice in healthcare.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LaMonsOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Come see us at Anthony's Wild West in downtown Flora.
Enjoy salad, pizza, and pasta buffet 11 to 2 Monday through Saturday. Not hungry for pizza? Our menu features a variety of food for every taste.
Our dining room is large and spacious for two or a crowd. Let us help you host a private party in one of our banquet rooms. Visit the Fallout Shelter to have a drink with good friends. Then try your luck at one of our 5 gaming machines. See you soon in the Wild West.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
I'm Brian. I was in the military for 18 years. I joined the service so I can serve my country and see the world. But I smoked, and I got heart disease. So a lot of the world I got to see looked like this. My tip is, it's hard to serve your country when you're too weak to put on your uniform.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple, to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
Welcome back, folks, to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. My name is Bruce Dickey. My guest over here is Wayne County Sheriff. Wayne County Sheriff. Wayne County Sheriff Mike Everett, and we're talking about all kinds of different things. All right, we may as well hit the big news over the weekend. Poor old White County dealing with a huge weekend down there. As sheriff in the state of Illinois, typically the sheriff is in charge of the jail, right?
Yes,
it's
absolutely.
Even in larger cities, the sheriff is in charge of the jail. Have you ever had an escape from the Wayne County jail?
Yes, it was in. We were trying to think this morning when it was. It would have been in 2000 and
I remember he had
3 or 4.
This wasn't the guy who ran to Huck's, was it?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
How'd this happen? What happened there?
From what I remember, if I remember correctly, obviously,
because you were still a city policeman.
Yes, it was when I still had I had the canine at the time.
Okay.
And so he got out of one of the blocks, the glass blocks that they put in there to let natural light into the building. I think one of those was
the mortar came loose,
dug out, and got out that way. If memory serves me correctly.
And he was gone for 10 minutes. Oh, an hour.
I don't know if it was maybe an hour, maybe 45 minutes total.
It's a little different down there in when you have an escape. I'm certain, and Sheriff Meyer is dealing with this down in White County, that there are procedures that you follow at certain points. But a 3-man escape, that's a big deal, isn't it?
It is. It's something that's a call as a sheriff you do not want to get.
Yeah.
It's something that you try to plan for, you try to prevent, you try to do all of the steps that you can, but when it happens, it's just something that is horrible for you to deal with as a jail administrator.
Right, and whenever you hear of something like this going on at another jail, that I presume that also makes Sheriff Mike Everett go over the Wayne County procedures a little bit more. Just making sure everybody's up to date, right?
Well, it makes you a little more aware of what's going on. It makes you want to make sure that your people are aware of what's going on and to make sure that they're doing the things that they're supposed to do on a daily basis during their shift to help prevent this as best you can.
When this occurred, what, Friday afternoon?
Yes, Saturday morning.
Saturday morning.
Early Saturday morning.
When something like this occurs, I guess the call goes out to all sheriff's departments as well as state police and everybody, doesn't it?
Yes, you get made aware of the situation. If it's a mutual aid deal where they want you to come down and help out, if they need manpower, they call. We did not get one of those calls. I think they had thought about calling us to use our dog at one point, but I don't know that Chris ever went down there. But we've not had a call for manpower yet, but I know Carmi, Grayville, White County, the state police, they were all involved during Saturday.
It's just kind of speculation now. One of the three has been caught. And the other two are considered dangerous, right?
One of them, yes. I don't know about the second one that's still at large. I know the one that was captured was considered dangerous as well. So I think they got one of the bad guys.
What do you tell the community? What warnings do you give the community in this type of situation when somebody has escaped and not armed, as far as we know, but considered dangerous? And he's in southern Illinois. He could probably get armed pretty quickly.
Yes, obviously, keep everything locked up. Lock up your cars, your houses. Lock up everything that needs to be locked up. Make sure that if you do leave, I know a lot of folks here never lock their homes.
Right.
Make sure everything's locked up. If there's something that looks out of place, if there's something that looks out of the way when you do get home, make sure.
Out of the ordinary.
If there's something that's out of the ordinary, call. Have a deputy come out. Have somebody come out and go through the house.
See, that's the thing. And folks might be, they think, oh, it's not that big a deal. I don't need to call somebody. Really, they should, shouldn't they?
Sure, they should. We had an issue here not long ago in west of Jeff where a lady came home and found someone sleeping in her bed.
Oh, really?
Yes. So we got up there. He had wandered into, he thought, the right house. And
was alcohol involved?
There was something involved.
It may not have been alcohol.
I'm not sure exactly what it was, but there was something involved. And so, yes, definitely make that phone call if something looks out of the ordinary, especially in a situation like this where, where
there's potential.
Yes, where there is potential for an issue. Make sure that you're contacting law enforcement. Don't pick anybody up on the side of the road. If you see somebody running through a field or walking, make sure and make that phone call. Don't just assume that it's
something that somebody knows, because somebody may not know.
Right.
Wow. Usually it seems like in these kind of cases, the escapees are brought to justice relatively quickly. I'm reminded of that dude in Robinson a few weeks ago,
Yes.
a few years ago. Was that a couple of years ago?
It's been probably a year ago or so.
He was about the longest escape that I recall, and it was only 3 or 4 days.
Yes.
What is typical? I mean, it seems like we're getting a little past typical right now.
Right. It's. I don't know that you can call any of these things typical or ordinary.
No, I guess that's true.
Because of just the nature of it, where they're from, where they're trying to get back to, all of those things, the accessibility to transportation. There are so many factors that go into one of these that it's just hard to plan or try to figure out where they're going to go. And in our area is so rural.
Yeah.
There
are buildings. There are unoccupied buildings that somebody could hide in.
Yeah.
Pretty simply.
Right, for a long time.
Right.
You get outside of Fairfield, in our case, it's rural for miles.
15 miles.
Yeah. I mean, so it would be a tough. That's a large search grid.
Yeah, I guess it would be. It presents all kinds of different problems than say somebody in Peoria or one of your other sheriff's friends in Peoria. What exactly what's the first thing you do as a sheriff in a neighboring county to recheck your security? I mean, to make sure that everybody.
Well, you just make sure that everybody's in our building is doing what they're supposed to do. Make sure they're doing their cell checks, per jail standards. Make sure that they're checking with flashlights when it's at night. They're supposed to be sleeping. Making sure that you're looking in there with flashlights. Making sure that there is a body in that bed.
Right. You like to. It makes you wonder if occasionally, in this day and age of cameras, folks may come too dependent.
Sure. That the cameras,
take it for granted.
Yes, the cameras are a tool, but it's not the only thing for you to rely on.
Yeah.
And that's why the jail standards mandate that you do 30-minute checks.
Yeah. Talking here with Wayne County Sheriff Mike Everett. We're talking about all kinds of different things. We are going to talk a little bit about some of the other part of his job, more of the administrative stuff, going to Springfield and that kind of stuff. He gets the opportunity to work with the legislators, which I'm assuming is just a great part of your job.
It is fantastic.
It is a fantastic part of his job. He just said it. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV, Channel 3 over in Salem, Channel 100 and Channel 25 over here in Flora, as well as 100 down in Sisney and Jeff up in Louisville, and over in Browns for that matter. So we'll be back here in just a few minutes. Do stick around. More with Mike.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple: to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
Welcome to Clay County Hospital. Clay County Hospital and Clinics offer the best in services and care in the area with a staff that strives to provide the very best in patient-centered care. We offer full hospital services including radiology, therapy, surgery, labs, and emergency services. Our clinics located in Flora, Louisville, and Clay City allow us to reach out to Clay County residents so that you never have to go far from home for your healthcare needs. In addition to our regular provider staff, we also offer affiliated specialty provider services at our Flora clinic. Finally, have a minor injury or illness but don't want to wait for an appointment? Our walk-in, no-appointment clinic hours in Flora are Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. until 8 p.m., and Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. Make Clay County Hospital your number one choice for healthcare, convenient and close to home.
Clay County Hospital, your number one choice in healthcare.
Come see us at Anthony's Wild West in downtown Flora.
Enjoy salad, pizza, and pasta buffet 11 to 2 Monday through Saturday. Not hungry for pizza? Our menu features a variety of food for every taste.
Our dining room is large and spacious for two or a crowd. Let us help you host a private party in one of our banquet rooms. Visit the Fallout Shelter to have a drink with good friends. Then try your luck at one of our 5 gaming machines. See you soon in the Wild West.
My name is Brett, and I used to smoke. I quit, but not until I got a serious gum disease. My tip to you is, your smile says a lot about you. What does this say?
Your call is very important to us. Please hold. Your call will be answered in the order it was received.
Tired of paying a big faceless company for your local telephone service in Flora? Now you can easily switch your 662 telephone number to Wabash Communications in Flora. That's right, Wabash can now provide local phone service to the Flora area, and yes, you can keep your 662 telephone number. It's available to both business and residential customers. Call us today at 662-3636. Wabash, your local telecommunications provider.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Morning, folks. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. My guest today is Wayne County Sheriff Mike Everett. We are talking about all kinds of different things. One part of your job that did you even realize this was going to be as big a part of your job whenever you were elected, is the coordination with the other sheriffs in the state, as well as the sheriff's associations and that kind of thing?
No, and I think that's different for each individual sheriff, how much they want to get involved at a statewide level as far as with the association and the things that they do for us as sheriffs and for law enforcement.
Well, no,
statewide.
They told me they have a scholarship program.
Yes. Yeah, they each sheriff has at least one scholarship every year that they give out and have been doing so for a long time. This is the 90th anniversary of the Illinois Sheriff's Association, 2018. So it's been going on for a long time, and they do a lot of work on behalf of law enforcement in Illinois on the Hill in Springfield.
Do they ever do the how often do you get phone calls? Do people get phone calls from the Illinois State Sheriff's Department? They don't do it, do they?
No, the Sheriff's Association does not solicit by phone. The only way that they solicit is by letter, and that letter is signed by the sheriff in their county. Yes.
See, that's what a lot of people worry about.
Yes.
You know, when you get phone calls, if you're getting a phone call, it's not legit, right?
No, it is not legitimate. If they're calling and saying they are representing the sheriffs of Illinois, it's a scam.
Do you how often do you go up there and meet with those folks? You're on a nice board of that now, right?
Yes, I'm on the executive board for the Sheriff's Association, and in 2020 I will be president of the Sheriff's Association.
Really?
Yes.
Well, congratulations, I guess 2 years in advance.
Yeah, 2 years in advance.
That's pretty good. Tell me a little bit about some of the things that you do. You recently went on a lobbying lobbying trip to Springfield.
Right. We had what was called Cop for a Day, a legislative day for the different ones in the House and the Senate in March, I believe it was. March or April, I can't remember what day it was specifically. But anyway, there were a lot of sheriffs. There were, I think, 10 or 11 of us sheriffs that went up and went to the Capitol that day, spent all day at the Capitol talking to the different legislators about bills that we are either trying to work for or strongly opposing as a sheriff's association.
You know, when you talk to a legislator, you would think that for the most part, they know their local sheriffs.
Right.
At least the sheriffs in the counties that they represent. Because of elections and that kind of thing. Right. But half the legislators also are from Cook County.
Right.
And there's only one sheriff from Cook County. So is this an eye-opening opportunity for those folks?
It is. It's something that they don't get to see on a daily basis. We are people that they don't interact with a lot. So when you see a group of sheriffs come in their uniforms to talk to them about something that we're passionate about or something that we're trying to do for law enforcement in the state of Illinois, most of them will sit up and take notice and realize that in our counties, for the most part, we are a decent voice for those legislators.
That's right.
Pro or con.
Right.
Whether they're doing the right things in Springfield or whether they're doing things that go against what we believe in our counties as far as what we want to see done legislatively.
What were the main topics that the Sheriff's Association this year was focusing on?
Obviously, legalizing marijuana is a huge thing for us. We've even got a grant through the Howard Buffett Foundation. JustFactsEDU.org is our website to give people information on the dangers of this legalization of marijuana. One of the others is we had some orders of protection issues involving taking guns from folks. That it was going to be a mandate that I go into, if you have an OP against you, that it's like a warrant that I go into your home and take your guns.
Right.
That was going to be put onto the sheriffs. Something that we fought a lot here in the last few years is obviously jail issues, mental health in the jails.
Yeah.
Different things as far as how long we keep them, funding for the jails, different programs that we have going on or try to go on. Of course, funding is huge for everyone across the state. It doesn't matter whether you're Cook County or Wayne County. Funding is going to be an issue, and your jail is going to be an issue.
Did the legislators give you a good ear?
Some.
You're not going to. Nobody gets everything they're asking for, do they?
No, and that's one of the things that the Sheriff's Association has been great with. Our executive director Jim Kychuk has been a great advocate for the sheriffs, but he also understands the lobby side of it in Springfield.
Yeah.
He's been up there for a long time. Worked for the pork producers for a long time. So he understands that compromise and working with folks to get something that works for both sides, not selling your soul necessarily, but something that you can deal with and something that isn't going to go against what your principles are. That's what we try to do. It's not a line in the sand thing on everything. It's something that we try to get them to understand our side of it, and we try to get them to see it from our perspective, and then work with them, whether it's the right side of the aisle or the left side of the aisle, to get something done that's good for everybody.
Tell me a little bit about how you get them to see it from your perspective. And I'm talking about your FATS thing.
Okay, we had, during this legislative day, we went to another building near the Capitol and had a FATS machine, which is
that's the force training.
It's a force training simulator.
Right.
Basically what it is, you're able to have a gun, a weapon, and they will show a video on this huge screen, and you interact with this video. There's someone operating a computer in the back that how you react, he can adjust the scenario as to how you're dealing with it.
And so you invited legislators over to participate?
Yes, we had a great group.
How many did you have?
We had 6 or 8, which for us, we felt like that was a win.
That's plenty because, and you know, it takes I've taken the test, ladies and gentlemen, the FATS test. It is really something else, and it takes 5, 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah, it's something set up to induce a bit of stress.
Yes,
and to let you know how fast things happen in the real world. And I've been going through it for years, and you still. You still get nervous.
There's new scenarios all the time.
Sure.
How did the legislators find it?
Enlightening.
Really?
I know I can just think of one in particular that came in that was very anti-weapon, very anti-gun, period. By the time we got through talking to them, they agreed to go through a couple of scenarios. And by the end of it, you could almost literally see the light bulbs going on as to, wow, it happens this fast in real life. There were things that they saw across the board to let them realize what goes on our job on a day-to-day basis. Whether it's something routine, you can have very routine scenarios, or you can have scenarios where everything goes south in a matter of seconds.
Yeah.
And they got to see that whole gambit. They were great. They asked great questions of us that were in the building. They asked questions on the scenarios and what to do, what not to do. Why are we doing this? Why do you do that? It was really a great thing. I felt like,
you know, this technology has been there for a while. I'm kind of surprised that some of these folks who are holding the purse strings really had not been introduced to it to an extent.
Well, and that's where our executive director comes in, and he had this idea a long time ago for this legislative day. He started in February, and one of the first things he wanted to do when he came in February was continue this. Our former director had talked about it, and as soon as Jim came in, hey, let's get this done. And so it was something that we really, really enjoyed. I think it was something that was beneficial, and I think it's something that we will go forward with in the future every year to try and bring more and more of them in to see what's going on.
Well, you know, and it makes a difference too, for that matter, because these things are scheduled around the state because they ain't cheap. They're not cheap.
No.
And to be able to put one in there, it takes time to get it all put together, doesn't it?
Well, and for those folks, there are so many other things going on.
Well,
there are that night. I think there were 8 other get-togethers. There were different
for the legislators.
Yeah, big parties that were going on.
So you're saying that the sheriff's department aren't the only people who are wanting to talk to them, huh?
No, there are a lot of people.
That's Wayne County Sheriff Mike Everett. I'm Bruce Dickey. You are watching us here on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey, and we'll be back here in just a little bit. We're going to talk about a few other things. Mike might end up giving me some restaurant advice. Mike is pretty good at that. As we'll be back, we're going to take a short break, and we'll be back here on Big Talk right after these words. Do please stick around.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Welcome to Clay County Hospital. Clay County Hospital and Clinics offer the best in services and care in the area with a staff that strives to provide the very best in patient-centered care. We offer full hospital services including radiology, therapy, surgery, labs, and emergency services. Our clinics located in Flora, Louisville, and Clay City allow us to reach out to Clay County residents so that you never have to go far from home for your healthcare needs. In addition to our regular provider staff, we also offer affiliated specialty provider services at our Flora clinic. Finally, have a minor injury or illness but don't want to wait for an appointment? Our walk-in, no appointment clinic hours in Flora are Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. until 8 p.m., and Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. Make Clay County Hospital your number one choice for healthcare, convenient and close to home.
Clay County Hospital, your number one choice in healthcare.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Come see us at Anthony's Wild West in downtown Flora.
Enjoy salad, pizza, and pasta buffet 11 to 2 Monday through Saturday. Not hungry for pizza? Our menu features a variety of food for every taste.
Our dining room is large and spacious for two or a crowd. Let us help you host a private party in one of our banquet rooms. Visit the Fallout Shelter to have a drink with good friends. Then try your luck at one of our 5 gaming machines. See you soon in the Wild West.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
I'm Brian. I was in the military for 18 years. I joined the service so I can serve my country and see the world. But I smoked, and I got heart disease. So a lot of the world I got to see looked like this. My tip is, it's hard to serve your country when you're too weak to put on your uniform.
Morning, folks. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. My name is Bruce Dickey. My guest today is Wayne County Sheriff Mike Everett. We've been talking about all kinds of different things, and typically, whenever I get around Mike, we're both not very small, are we?
No.
No, I'm 6'4". Mike is 6'6".
Yes.
And you're the small one in the family,
I'm
right?
the runt, yep.
You're the runt. So we, at some point, to be able to maintain our glamorous and good-looking physiques, we have to eat. And Mike and I have restaurants that we both enjoy, and we typically like to make recommendations of new restaurants.
Yes.
So you have one for me. What do you got going on here?
For Father's Day last night, my kids, my son was working in Evansville. So
where's he work?
He works at Joseph A. Bank.
Okay, nice.
And he caddies at Victoria National as well.
Really?
Yeah.
How much are you getting for caddying?
Let's see. What did he tell me? I think if it's a single bag, like I'm carrying your bag, it's a flat 80 plus tips.
Hey, how about that?
And then if it's a group, it's 120 plus tips.
That's all right. That's a nice way to spend a day.
Yeah, he really enjoys it.
That's cool.
So he's doing that. So we went over after he got off work. Parker and I did, and they took me out to Franklin Street Pizza Factory.
Franklin Street Pizza Factory, presumably on Franklin Street.
On Franklin Street in Evansville, yes.
Well, that's pretty cool. Where is it on Franklin?
It is, if anybody's familiar with Franklin Street, they know where the Gerst House is.
Right, the Gerst House right next to that library thing.
Yes, and it's catty corner from the Gerst House.
So north.
Yeah,
across.
northeast. Northeast of the Gerst House. And I would highly recommend it.
Had you ever been there before?
No, I had not.
Who picked it?
I did. I had gotten the tip from one of my guys at work.
Okay.
Mike Miller's the one who told me about it.
Okay.
So I thought, okay, we'll try this. And so the kids were all in, and we went, and it was absolutely phenomenal.
And this is a pizza place. You like pizza. What kind of pizza do they specialize in?
Well, for someone who's a strict pizza guy like me, I'm a red sauce.
Yeah, you're not messing around with the olive oil.
No, I don't want crafty.
Yeah.
But they've got for each kind. They've got the crafty pizzas with the olive oil or the white sauce.
Okay.
And
margarita.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Or they've got the stuff for traditionalists,
right,
like myself.
Okay.
We had one of them was a Stromboli pizza.
You had a Stromboli pizza.
Yeah.
See, now Evansville always prides itself as the home of the best Strombolis.
Yes.
And how did it convert to pizza?
It was maybe my top 2 or 3 pizzas ever. It was fantastic.
Really?
Yes.
Was it thick crust?
No, super thin, crispy crust. Their crust over there is fantastic. Layer of sauce. Then probably a half an inch to 3/4 of an inch of the Stromboli sausage throughout the whole thing. And then just a blanket of mozzarella and provolone cheese on top. And it had... Did
you bring some?
No, I only had... There wasn't much left. I had to stop eating so my daughter would have something to bring home.
Oh, well, now how that thoughtful. What a good father.
On Father's Day, I tried to be good to her.
Nice of you. Okay, Stromboli pizza, what else they have?
They had, the other one we had tried was the bacon cheeseburger pizza.
Bacon cheeseburger
Yeah,
pizza.
so-
Did they put onion on that?
They did.
Okay.
Red sauce, cheddar and mozzarella and provolone cheeses with beef, bacon, onions, tomatoes diced up, and diced up dill pickles.
Really?
And it was...
I bet the dill pickles give it a nice kick.
It did. I was really surprised. The kids picked that one out, and I was a little skeptical about that. I thought pickles on pizza, that's kind of stretching me a little bit.
Right.
But it was really good.
Were the pickles placed on after cooking, or were they cooked in? Were they hot with it?
I don't know that I could tell. They may have been placed on top after they were just little diced up chunks of dill pickle. Very good pizza. I would highly recommend it. Great little place. Yeah, very nice atmosphere.
You know, you mentioned that Franklin Street. They've got all kinds. There are good places to eat all over the place down there, aren't there?
Yeah, and there was a little ice cream shop 2 doors down called Milk and Sugar, and we went in and had a scoop of ice cream afterwards. It was really good as well.
There you go. There's the Mike Everett restaurant recommendation of the day. Hey, Mike, thanks very much for coming up here.
Thanks for having me.
Did you have fun?
I had a good time.
Are you ever going to do it again?
I will. I'll come up
Mike
again.
was nervous as a cat, ladies and gentlemen. he was more nervous than he's been to church a lot. He was more nervous than a lady of ill repute in church. How about that?
Nice.
Thanks again, Mike.
All right, thank you very much.
That's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey for today, folks. We'll talk to you real soon. Have a great day.